What's up guys, it's Gavin here again from Deep Blue Tutorials. Welcome to your 10th WordPress tutorial. In this tutorial what we're going to be doing is we're going to be dealing with WordPress plugins, and in specifics we're going to actually download our own plugin and we're going to activate it, we're going to configure it in the back end, and then we're going to style it in the CSS file. So first things first, we're going to go up to our WordPress site, we're going to go to the back end, we're going to go to plugins, and we're going to go to add new. And in here, I'm going to search for Widget Twitter, which is, in my opinion, the best Twitter widget WordPress has to offer. I'm going to press install now. Here, you'll see it called here Widget Twitter widget if you want to install it. Press install now, press OK. It'll download it and unpack it and install it. I'm going to press activate plugin. And you'll see here that it's configured in here and it's activated. So now we're going to go to our appearance tab here, and we're going to go to widgets. We have our archives one there, which we created in the first few tutorials, or one of the first tutorials, and I'm going to add this Twitter widget into that, and I'm going to add it on top of it just because it's a better widget. I'm going to give it a title of tweeting. I'm going to give it a username of my username. I'm going to show one tweet. I'm going to hide replies. And then I'm just going to put a little hyphen here between the actual tweet and the time it was tweeted at, just so as it distinguishes it. And what this is here, this is how widgets work in WordPress. You add a widget to your sidebar, and we've done all this already, but you add a widget to your sidebar, and some widgets will give you the options to configure it. And this one gives you the option to configure the title, and most widgets will give you the option to configure the title. But this one asks for your username, and it uses that username to pull tweets from your Twitter feed and show them on your website. It has a number of tweets to show, and that will configure that. It'll show whatever number of tweets you choose to show. It gives you the option to hide replies, it gives you the option to include retweets. And when you're creating a WordPress plugin, these are the kind of options you have to give your users, and that's how you make the best plugins. But these are the ones we're going to use anyway, so we're going to press save. And then I'm going to go to my WordPress site, and I'm going to go to our About Us page, because that actually shows the sidebar. And there it is, our Twitter widget is set up and it's configured, and it's showing my most recent tweet, which was 8 hours ago. And it shows that little hyphen between the tweet and the timestamp. So now I'm just going to style it up a little bit. I'm not going to do too much to it. This title here, most titles are actually just titles, they're not links, but the Twitter title that this generates is a link. It links you to your Twitter page. So I'm not going to do anything to style that, just so people know that they can go straight to my Twitter page when they click on that. So I'm going to just maybe style this up a bit so as it stands out a bit. It's very close to that other widget, and I don't like the way it's using the unordered list here. So I'm going to go to my text editor, and I'm going to go. Actually, first thing we're going to view the page source here in Google Chrome, and we should see here our Twitter widget is generated here, if you can see that. So all this here is the code generated by our Twitter widget, our new Twitter widget. And what I want to do is change the styles for the unordered list, which is here, and it gives it a class of tweets. So I'm going to use that first. So we'll say dot sidebar unordered list dot tweets, and I'm just going to give that a list style of none. And what else is here? We will say we'll give the line, or we'll give the list item in it, we'll give it a line height. So we'll go dot sidebar ul dot tweets list item, and I'm going to say line height of 18 points. Let me see if that's too big or too small. So I've saved that. Let's see how that looks. And that distinguishes it a little bit. So now I'm just going to make these, put a bit more of a margin between these two widgets here, because they do seem extremely close together. They don't seem to be distinguished at all. So we'll just say dot sidebar list, and we'll put margin bottom 20 pixels. See if that does anything. Yeah, it moves it a bit. We can maybe make it a bit bigger, say 30. And there you go, it's moved away a bit. So that's basically how you use widgets in WordPress. That's how you configure them, and that's how you download them. And the deeper we go into these tutorials, the more in depth we'll be going with this. We'll actually be eventually creating our own widget. It won't be a hard one, but it'll be a very simple widget to create, and we're going to implement that into our actual site. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you next time.